walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains, then let you.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He's at the 30. The 10. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Look out. Defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Downfield, and he has it. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They're going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. That is Compton. It's Higgins again. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mustang 19, Dragon 60, Warriors 70.
Dart going to throw again. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, approaching that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
19, Tiger, 19, Dragon 60.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Gravity line. Here we go. Let's go.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down. That's 3rd down.
Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on 4th down. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He has it at the 13. When he gets him out of the deep part of their half, this is out across the 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running once more with Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd down, they need 7.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take off.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. They send this away. Returning it from the 4. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
at their own 30-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 lock. Packers 60.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Warriors 70.
40-yard line.
Come on. Check. 18 Cardinal. Cardinal. Ready?
Here's a throw. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Here's a screen to Benson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They bring Wilson in motion right. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You and I know, Case, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
Now he starts from the 6.
Tyrone Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Dark from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
It's Benson on the give. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Cougar 19.
He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that That means third down coming up.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced some incompletions.
Riley Dixon on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Darts out of the shotgun. Flush down out to his left. On the run. Deep depth. Big gain downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Gano for the PAT. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Giants jump in front now by 5. Gano ready to send this away.
Kickoff for New York.
And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
65 catch.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down at the 47-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Second and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Pass assist, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He's going to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that takes them to third down.
Here we go. Come 19. Come 19, 18.
They bring Wilson in motion right.
Ready,
Throw here, third down. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Come on, come on. 70, 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Chop 60, chop 60. Go.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Going on first down. It starts. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
44-yard line.
On first down, here's Dart. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw it here on first. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. Go.
Second down, looking for options. Forced out to his right. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Go.
Third and short here, trying to pass. He's got McBride complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 5 on the play, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
A handoff for Williams, running left. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory in this series with points.
Jack Panther, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. Ready.
From the red zone on first. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 5-yard line.
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. There's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side.
Cut. Ready.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Ready, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Lions.
Running from the pistol with Benson. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door a bigger gap in the future.
Third and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at fourth and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Grupe sends it through. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Tracy on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Now here's Cam Scatteroo on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Darts back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got... First down right in their midst, but that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And on fourth and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They'll go. Here's Darts. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime.
You got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants push the lead to 2 scores now. Gano ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
And off to Benson to start the drive. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Tracy on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Dart setting in the throw here. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Brings up third down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To throw, here's Dart. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
To the air on third and long. Has it downfield near the boundary. Well, this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Giants push the lead to 2 scores now. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second. we've got a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Escapes out to the left. Got his target. It's Higgins. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Buying some time right. He's keeping it. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
On first and 10, here's Dart. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
This is Henry on second. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And that's a gain of 5, enough to put him in a spot where they might actually consider going for this now.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offensive line fast. Play action with Dart. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Second and 7.
Second down now, 7 to go. Darts out of the shotgun. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's third down now.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Sends this to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second down pass play coming. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He'll air it out on third. It's caught by Harrison. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
19 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Panther 11.
First down.
Pass play on first and 10. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And that's that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go right side is caught by Robinson. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Complete left side to Robinson. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Here's a screen to Benson. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He's got McBride complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Cardinals first down.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Gain of 18.
Cup 19, cup 19.
First down.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Dragon 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing it again here. Connects with Harrison again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Benson can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Warriors 70.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Buffalo 18.
2-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Here's Benson again. He's going to lose yardage here. They bring him down at the 4.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Let's go. 18 card.
So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
Okay, ready?
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a 3-yard gain. 1 shot remaining if they want to try it. 4th and goal coming up.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get up.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Groupie to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to just 2.
26.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Tracy on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Rolling left, buying some time. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Dart going to throw again. This connects with Higgins. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through massive gain there on fourth down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Dart setting in the throw here. On the move, headed right. He's getting close, and they take him down. And that tap may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Brings up third and 11.
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards. And that's on the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
From the gun, here's Dart. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first down, here's Dart. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. Dart now against the blitz. Complete, Derrick Henry. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone now. Pass pulled in by Henry. Touchdown, New York. The Giants push this to an 8-point game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we started to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Good now, ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff headed left to Benson. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's all the way down to the 36. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running backs, quarterbacks, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Back up, roll. Cowboy 80.
Dive play straight ahead. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cardinals losing by 9. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. 65 cat.
Throwing from the gun here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
Slot man motioned over.
Steady.
Looking to throw it. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And this stays a 2-score game at 9 points.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
Good starting field position. Henry gets it here to start the drive. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another run for Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out to... He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants could walk away the win as they make it a 15-point game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
He will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage. Gano ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Give left side to Benson. Through the defense it goes, room to burn. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
Just wow, Kate. I mean, wow. We are watching something extraordinary today. Not a 100-yard day, not a 150-yard day, but a 200-plus-yard day with that big tote.
And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here. Has it at the 2. He gets in for the 2. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a 2-possession game. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Here's Tracy on the return. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds Higgins for another grab. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
At the 23-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Trying to find his tight end, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Henry's going to try to pick it up. He has the Giants' first down. And it's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up his victory.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
The left side caught by Higgins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 72 move.
Dart out of the shotgun. And this fall's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Throwing on 3rd, here's Dart. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So the Giants come away